Oh, was that on? Hey friends, it's me, Peter. My apologies for that musical interlude. I didn't realize you were all watching me. But at any rate, welcome to day 7 of my 28 Days of Christmas celebration. Today is a day I like to call Santa Saves Sunday. Now, what exactly is Santa Saves Sunday? Well, as all of you who follow me on Facebook know, Rescue 911 is one of my favorite TV shows. I've been watching it ever since I was a little kid, and I continue to watch it to this day. And as I was organizing this project, I realized something. There's a lot of Rescue 911 episodes that have to do with the Christmas season. So I decided to take this opportunity to share some of those episodes with you guys. And what better way to kick off Santa Saves Sunday than by taking a look at a segment that aired in the 4th season of Rescue 911. The segment is called Christmas Tree Fall, and it took place on November 27th, 1988 in the town of Salmon, Idaho. The story begins with 16-year-old Will Barton and his family, who have all come together to celebrate Thanksgiving/early Christmas. Since they've got a very large family and it's hard for them to get together, they decide to celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving together. At one point during the party, Will decides to go out with his friend to go chop down a Christmas tree. Will and his friend go out, and they find what Will believes is the perfect Christmas tree. He climbs up a 40-foot tree not far from where his family is, and takes a saw and tries to saw off the first 7 feet or so of this tree, which is at the very top. His friend stands by and watches as Will takes the saw and chops the 7 feet of the tree off. But after the tree falls, Will slips on a brittle branch and falls 40 feet down on his back. His friend runs to help him, finds that Will can't breathe. At this point, it's clear that Will is seriously hurt, so his friend leaves his jacket with Will, gets back to his truck, and then drives back to where the family is and lets Will's family know that he's hurt and he needs help and he needs to get to a hospital. Several of Will's friends jump in their pickup trucks and they head out to where Will was, or at least where the friend thinks Will was, because he's not familiar with the area. It's large, vast wilderness, and he honestly doesn't know where he is. To make matters worse, it's now dark out. Eventually they find Will, and with the help of a wooden backboard, they're able to very carefully lift Will up and carry him to the truck and drive him to the hospital. While at the hospital, Will's initial examination shows that he's very likely completely paralyzed with very little hope of a full recovery. So Will's airlifted to a special hospital in Montana that's better equipped to deal with his injuries. So the family, while still hoping for the best, realizes that the most likely outcome is that Will is a quadriplegic for the rest of his life and he won't be able to move or take care of himself. This makes Will depressed, and at one point he even tells a family member to kill him, basically suffocate him with a pillow because he doesn't want to live anymore. Well, at one point during Will's therapy, he stops breathing, and then he regains consciousness, and so he decides right then and there to start fighting. 3 months after his accident, Will was able to stand on his own without any assistance, and he eventually, through extreme therapy and determination, somehow learned to walk again. By the time this episode aired in the mid-90s, Will was able to walk and move all on his own. He still needed some assistance, getting out of the car and getting himself dressed, but for the most part, he was on his way to at least a semi-full recovery. If you're interested in seeing this episode for yourself, you're in luck, because it is on YouTube. Just click the link in the description below and you'll be taken directly to the episode. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a positive comment. If you don't like this video, well, that's okay too. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for yet another edition of Movie Monday, where I discuss one of my favorite Christmas movies that I constantly watch throughout the holiday season. Thanks for watching, my friends, and I will see you tomorrow.